Hey, what's up everybody? ESAM here bringing you another video. This one going to be a tournament wrap-up for EGLX in Toronto last weekend. So, EGLX was an incredible event, and I will get into that after I go over all my brackets, but I entered Smash 4 singles and doubles with MVD, and yeah, I'm very happy with how I played. And as I do sometimes, because I keep forgetting it sometimes, I'm going to put the timestamps probably over, I don't remember which side because it mirrors when I go into my screen, so probably this side. I'll have all the times and everything, so if you just want to skip to doubles or singles or me talking about the tournament, you can freely do so. So in doubles, me and MVD got second. First off, we beat Vidya James and BYOD, which I don't remember who they played, 2-0. Then we played Notes and Astro, and again 2-0, I don't remember. Then we played against K9 and Wadi, and we 2-0 that. Was a very close set. That's going to be Sheik and Mewtwo. Wadi's so hard to hit in doubles, and K9 sometimes would be popping off, but we got like one too good of a string per game, and then we just had the lead and were able to like maintain it. Like we had 2v1s in both games. I think I got like an SD kill on K9 or something one of the games, so it was pretty good in that regard. Then we played against Anti and Fatality, going to be Mario Falcon. It was really interesting because I know Anti's super good in doubles, like Anti's amazing in doubles, and Fatality typically has been kind of weak, but the last two majors he's entered doubles in, which has been Genesis and here, he actually was playing fantastically well. He went no puff. So his Falcon was just playing really well. They won game 1, we won game 2, they won game 3. We barely clutched out game 4, and then game 5 was kind of a stomp because we were just outplaying them pretty, like in individual instances and then teams, and it was really solid by me and MVD. I think like that game was probably the best me and MVD have ever played in doubles versus like a super top team. So I was very happy with that. Just so you guys know while you're here, all the VODs are already up on EMG VODs. I will link to that channel down below. Then in Winners Finals, we played against Mistaken Samsora, who we lost to at Frostbite, but we won here 3-1 in Winners Finals. So we were able to advance. That's gonna be Peach, Bayo. We were just able to like play evasive, and also like we were doing pretty well DIing out of combos. We weren't getting flustered by like anything like reads, which is very different from Grand Finals where Mistaken Samsora got it back and they 6-0'd the living hell out of us. It was free. They bodied us. We had like 2 close games the whole time. We were not able to not get hit. I remember there was specifically one point where I was like after game 1 of set 2, and I looked at MVD and I'm like, yo, like is there, because sometimes, you know, I'm playing a certain way and like I'll get hit for it, and I'm just like, yo, is there anything like that you notice we're doing wrong, or like I'm doing wrong, so I can like stop? And he's like, stop getting hit. And I was like, oh. But like I thought it was targeting me with that, and it was like, no, like both of us, like we just keep getting hit, and we weren't able to do anything, and so they were able to 6-0 us in Grand Finals. So me and MVD got second. Mistaken Samsora were the victors of doubles, and then obviously singles, I had quite the run as well. And so round 1 of my pool, I play against J.OH, and I cannot remember who they play. I've tried. I was gonna write it down. I'm like, no, I'll remember it, and then I forgot because I'm a jerk. So I'm sorry, J.O, but I did 2-0 you. Then next I played against Hammer, a Bowser main, who actually beat a Pikachu main on stream right before that. So I was like, oh, he kind of knows the matchup, but then I knew the matchup better, and I just ledge trapped him pretty much for 80 or 90% per stock. Like it wasn't really, like I hit him, I got him to the ledge, and then I got him to death percent, and then I killed him, and that was literally what I did the whole time. And I got 2 lucky back air trades on his up B, which allowed him, like he got spiked, I flew up, and I was fine. So Pikachu's lame sometimes. Then after that I played against Let's Tickle, the Corrin main. Game 1 was pretty close, and then I kind of like I remembered exactly how to play against Corrin, because sometimes it takes me a little bit if I haven't played the matchup for a while. And then game 2 was a little bit less close, which advanced me into top 32, where I had to play against Fatality. Pikachu was one of Falcon's worst, if not his actual worst matchup. I have a perfect record versus every single Falcon except for Nick C, because I lost to him at Evo, but I've like never lost to a Falcon other than that, and that's a pretty good record against a character. So game 1, Fatality actually went Corrin, and I SD'd it about 8% with a Thunder, and then I was just kind of annoyed and tilted. I'm like, okay, am I really gonna slowly grind this back versus a corner, or am I just gonna do this and then win the set anyway? So I did the second one where I just kind of ran in. I got it to like death percent first stock of hymns, then I lost. He forgot to counter, he forgot to ban Lilat, or I guess he didn't want to ban Lilat because Corrin's pretty good there. But I was able to kind of just remember what I wanted to do, not SD, and then I 2-stocked him. Then game 3, he actually went Jigglypuff and did an incredible job. I went for like a random Thunder because he was just in the air and he avoided it, and then rested me at like 35 on Town and City. And so then I brought it back. I killed him when I was at like 30, and then the rest of the game I'm just like, I need to do nothing to get punished by Thunder. And he actually read a quick attack and like rolled backwards, power shielded, and tried to rest, but I was already past him because quick attack obviously keeps moving, and so he missed, and then I was able to punish him, and then he didn't get another opportunity after that, so I was able to win that game. Then game 4 he went Falcon, started off incredibly strong because he just got, you know, the 50-50, or I guessed wrong, and he like up air kneed me in the air, and then I slowly brought it back. I got a jab lock, and then I was just able to kind of play nickel and diming, you know, get some percent, not die, make sure I get myself in a position where I'm not going to get kneed. Like, I definitely like knew I was not going to be able to get kneed. I air dodged, and he tried to knee, but it hit me with sour spot because I was too far away horizontally. And then after that, I got an edge guard. Like, he kind of avoided what I was doing, and then I just like double jump up aired him, and he got stage spike and died. So I was able to win that, where I had to play against Mistake in winners quarterfinals, and I 3-0'd him because Pikachu beats Bayonetta, in my opinion. Slight, but in my opinion. Mistake is obviously very, very good. He's arguably like top 5 or 6 this PGR season at the current moment, has done absolutely fantastically, but I was able to shut him down. Game 1 was pretty close. Game 2, I believe, was a JV2, and then Game 3 was like not close, but not, I think I was at like 30, and it's still Bayo, but I was just able, I remember Game 3, he got me to like 100% when he was at like 10. And then I was able to just bring it back and kill him first, and I lived until like 170 or 180. So I just played that matchup incredibly well, incredibly well, and so I was able to advance into top 8 winners, where I had to play Wadi the next day. And Wadi, I went Samus versus him. That was my plan, was to go Samus, because I really don't like the Pikachu-Mewtwo matchup. I think at this point it is Pikachu's worst matchup. And if you guys want, I can talk about like Pikachu's bad matchups like in super detail, like in individual videos, as to why I think they're so bad. I think that'd be pretty interesting, because I kind of just like glaze over it in like 2 or 3 minutes in like my matchup charts. So maybe if you guys want that, you can leave in the comments down below if you want me to do that. But anyway, so I went Samus game 1, and I started off with an immediate 0 to death, because on triplats you can do up throw, double jump, up air, land on the platform, up air, up B, and I got that. And then I decided to play only aggressively the rest of the game, and so he ended up bringing it back and winning, and I was pretty upset about that. Game 2 I go Pika and I win. Game 3 and 4 were both incredibly close games, but he won both of them to advance into winners finals. I was actually winning game 4. He was at like 130 and I couldn't kill him, and then I got grabbed at like 87 and died. It was crazy. Like, it was super early on FD, but he was able to win that. Wadi's he's so good. He's gotten so much better. His movement, his position, his reaction to things that go wrong as Mewtwo are so good, because I was able to like SDI out of things, and I was like, cool, I'm done, and then he would immediately have the exact correct thing that he wanted to do. It was so impressive by him. So he was able to do that win. Then in losers I had to play against Lima, where I got lucky as hell, because the rest of the set doesn't matter. So it's 2-2, it's last stock. Game 5. I'm sure all of you guys have seen the witch time that I messed up, and the thing that you guys don't know, because you couldn't see it on stream, was he misinputted. He was not trying to be a jerk. Like, he tried to go up tilt, up smash, instead of up tilt, wait, up smash like he did. Because you saw him, he went up tilt, did a second up tilt, and kind of like popped off and was like, whoa, wait, and then like grabbed his controller again, delayed the up smash. That's why the platform moved out of the way, and then I got really lucky and was able to win because he panicked with 2 ledge options with neutral get up, and I kind of like knew he was gonna do that just because like lol, top player stuff, because that's what everyone does when they panic, is like whatever their first ledge option is, it's going to be the same thing the second time, because they're just trying to like get back to neutral and be comfortable and blah blah blah, and he didn't end up getting there, which was really unfortunate for him. And it's funny because normally when I play against Bayonettas and they get a witch time on like the last stock of a game, I'm just like, okay, I lost. But I got witch time by Lima, and I was like, maybe he'll mess it up, and then he ended up messing it up. So I don't know, that's kind of weird to me, but I got really lucky. I didn't deserve that win, but I mean, outplayed #Locus. But anyway, Lima, honestly, incredibly talented. He was super good. And then after that, I played against Mistake in loser semis again, and that was a 3-2 set. Didn't get lucky like against Lima, but I was able to close it out pretty solid. You know, it was still game 5, and it was very close, but you know, nothing like stupid happened. I think they both got me with like a double single hit combo. It was really good. Mistake was mad that I beat Lima, or like upset because like his friend lost, so he played with super high vigor and like energy against me, and he played super well. He played amazingly well, but I was able to clutch it out because up throw thunder is broken, and if you're able to react to DI, which I am, it's a huge kill confirm, especially against Bayonetta. So I was able to do that, get myself to losers finals, where I eventually fell to Wadi again after going Diddy games 1 and 2 versus him. So like the interesting thing about like Pika Diddy, like as a dual main type of thing, although I'm not like maining Diddy, it's literally for like 2 matchups. You know, because Pikachu has an auto ban stage, which is Lilat, assuming that I'm a Pikachu main, right, which everyone's more scared of my Pika than anything else, unless you play like Mario or something. They're going to ban Lilat, in which case I get a free counter pick to FD with Diddy Kong, which is kind of nice, and that's what happened versus Wadi, which is why I was able to take game 2. But then again, he was too solid, he played too well, I gave up too many opportunities games 1 and 3. I should have been up 2-0, like, or at least 1-0 realistically, and then had to like play the longer set with me in the lead. But eventually he was able to take it 3-1, where he ended up getting second, losing to Tweak, because Tweak won the tournament. And honestly, EGLX was fantastic. This was my second time in Canada, and EGLX treated us so well. They flew us out, they got us on our own own hotel room. You know, there was a $5,000 singles pot bonus and a $1,000 doubles pot bonus in USD, not Canadian. There was a VIP lounge that had catered food and like really fancy drinks, which you guys follow me on Twitter, you would have been able to see that and like me up being like, well, this is amazing, this is so cool. Like they had lasagna one day, then they had like this herb chicken over rice pilaf, and they had like really good salads and really good desserts and just a lot of vegetables in general. So I was very happy with that because I'm trying to eat healthier in general, but especially at tournaments because you don't want to be bogged down in your stomach of just like feeling like garbage, like I just ate Burger King right during a tournament. You know, it was one of the only times that I ate during a tournament because I normally don't, but the food there was so good and like catered and it was beautiful. The scene is obviously fantastic. Everyone was really excited that we came out. I did not get poutine because I don't trust anything that's not Montreal poutine because that's what everyone from Canada says, so I didn't get it, but it was just amazing. All the staff was so nice. Shoutouts to Umi Scar on Twitter. She took super good care of us. They got us care packages. She like individually wrapped all these care packages. It was super cute. She was just running around trying to make sure everyone was okay, and everyone was okay. Obviously they had the Melee Grand Finals debacle where like people were unloading the rest of the convention. It was really cold outside because we're in Canada in March. But I feel like that wasn't the tournament staff's fault, like that wasn't the fault of anyone running like the esports part of it, so I don't really blame them. It's unfortunate, especially because Plup was playing really, really well that day and could have potentially beat Hungrybox in 2 sets, but either way, that did not, in my opinion, smudge the tournament. That was a 10 out of 10 experience, one of the best tournament experiences I've honestly ever had, and it's all because of the EGLX staff, and it's all because of the people I was able to hang out with in Canada. We had like huge groups of people going to food. It was really, really fun just talking to people and money matching and the shit talk and like everything. Everything was so much fun at this tournament, and yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, if you want to watch the VODs, they are down below. There were a lot of good sets here, although there are a lot of Bandetta in top 8 if you guys aren't a fan of that. I will be making a video about my opinion on Cloud in depth in doubles. I'm going to be making another video of like, more mechanics I want Smash Switch because a lot of people liked that, and I do have a lot of new ones. Those were just the first 5 to pop into my head before. And yeah, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.